On to my Taurus. So you have the World, Judgment, Three of Wands, Ace of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Wheel of Fortune. Very interesting. So for you, Taurus, I'm seeing how a lot of you, Taurus, you do have someone that may have thought that they were a little bit too good for you and tried to make it seem like they were better than you. Now, you were the world. You, Taurus, were the world. You had a lot to offer them. Could potentially even open their eyes to certain things. But the Judgment, the Three of Wands represents, but here they are judging the world, judging you to an extreme with no kind of justification, because they're trying to be disrespectful essentially to you, right? They are running the game of trying to downplay you while raising themselves up so that you can chase after them. Y'all already know what it is I'm going to say. We don't chase after people over here. The people either want it or they don't, period. To save yourself some time. Because a lot of times people will try to play the game of having you think that there is hope to get at those people, when in actuality, that's their whole bag. That's their whole trick. If the cat got out of the bag, they would you would see that that's how it is that they get people. Underplay people, underappreciate people, which is disingenuous, to try to get people to come to them. The Ace of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles represents this being a situation for them where, again, here they are still with the antics. You know, people have huge egos, you know, and this is something that I was just saying to myself off camera. I was like, you know, people have huge egos to the point where they don't even like to listen. They will make themselves, like, you ever notice how it is that how sometimes people could be stupid to, and what I mean when I say stupid, I mean that they don't know a whole lot, right? And you're asking them certain questions and they it's almost like they know nothing. And you start looking at these people like, how are you still breathing? You know what I mean? Like, how are you able to make a living? Because you're not that bright. And that lack of intelligence, that lack of light, which represents the soul, is because of the fact that a lot of times people are that dumb because their ego is really in control. Their ego is filled out their body and it's running the show. And in a future video, I'm going to make a video talking about holification, right? You know, all of my Bleach fans, y'all know what I'm talking about when I say holification. But in this case, how the emptying of one's ego is actually a benefit to them, and how the filling of the ego in a person is actually a stupid move to make. But I'm gonna essentially make that video. I'm not gonna tell you how I'm gonna do it, but y'all know when it's coming, when it's here, because y'all will know, because it'll look different. That's all I'm gonna say. The point is, is that so as a result of this, a lot of you Taurus need to also understand that all of that stuff is nothing but a trick. All of that is nothing but a game that people play. As long as you mind your business and you stay focused on continuing to get to know other people, your own health, your own finances, your family is concerned, right? The 10 life values, you should be good. Because that's essentially what a lot of people who are playing games want to do. It's to disrupt what you've got going on so that you can come into their field and start playing their game. But what happens when you decide to not play their game? Then they don't have any power, right? They just have to go off and do their own thing and try to run that same game with somebody else that would potentially fall into their game. So the next couple of cards are the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Again, you know, here they are believing that they didn't need to put in any kind of work to get to know you, Taurus. And obviously, that's not how Taurus is going to be, right? Taurus, y'all are usually And I would know, considering that my brother is a Taurus, but y'all Taurus are a zodiac sign that just like all the earth signs, it takes a while for them to actually like you, right? Most times, regularly, whether you're talking about Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, the earth signs are not going to immediately like you. It takes time because we, and I'm a Virgo, we, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, understand that it usually takes time. We've been betrayed a lot of times. We've had to deal with a lot of goofies that are stupid coming in. They want something minuscule, something small. Their imagination is not that very good. So the only thing that they want is $5, something stupid and petty like that, $30. It only takes $30 for them to completely throw you Taurus up underneath the bus, or us earth signs up underneath the bus, even though we're worth way more than that, because we could, depending on if we're decent people and we're getting our stuff together, we can offer way more than the little chump change, little money that they're asking for. But it only takes that little bit of chump change for them to completely throw us up underneath the bus, right? So as a result of that, what does that mean? As a result, what that means is, right, as a result, what that means is that, so you got to understand that for any cross watchers who's watching this, and the Taurus can tell me in the comment section below if I'm lying to y'all. A lot of you Taurus, it usually takes a while for Taurus to really like you, okay? And that goes for all three of the Earth zodiac signs: Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And the reason for that is because, like I said before, we understand that when it comes to us, it takes time to build a relationship. Relationships are not just going to immediately happen every single day, right? We are going to have to take the time to get to know you. It's not immediately going to happen just off of the rip, right? It has to take time. Rome wasn't built in a day, as they say. But a lot of times people, like I said, they spend way too much time thinking that if they don't have to put in any kind of work, you Taurus are boring. This is what it is that some people will say, right? You Taurus are boring, you one-track mind, you don't do anything, this, that, and the third. But this is where the betrayal comes from, because they're not paying attention to your character. They're paying attention to what you can immediately give. And I'm going to have to do a video talking about value, right? Because a lot of times, my dear Taurus, people are very stupid when it comes to value. People so goofy, they're so interested, I can't even say the things that I really want to say. They're so goofy when it comes to understanding what value is. Value is, like I said before, it's like anything that's valuable. It's like a stock. You need to hold on to the stock for a short period of time, at least 24 hours, for it to actually move in a direction which is up, so you can make money, for you to be able to see some more money coming into your account. And this is the point that I'm trying to make. A lot of people with their short attention spans, they have such a stupid mentality. They want you to where as soon as they touch into your life, soon as your feet touch that ground, and I mean as soon as their feet touch that ground, wham! Now all of a sudden, you can't see it, but my feet, I'm demonstrating it as my feet touch the ground. Wham! Oh, they expect you. Oh, you want this, you want that, you want this. I will go ahead and buy you this. I'll go ahead and buy you a coat, jacket, a new pair of pants, a new purse, a new book bag, a new hat, a new this, a new that, and it's like, yo, time needs to be there. These people don't even know you, and they want this and they want that from you. They automatically think that they don't have to do anything. And this is why it is that it takes Taurus a long time to really get to know you, because people stink. It's that stench of, and what I mean when I say they stink, I mean it's that stench of you. It's that stench of people really coming out here with their hands out like this, like, oh, Give me. What? What are you talking about? Give you. Give you what? What are you talking about? Give you what? Give you what? You give me money. I don't know you. Who are you to me? You know what I'm saying? Like, who are you to me? Who are you to me for me to just give you something? It's not even to say that they're vagrants on the street that's asking for like $1 or so. And you go, you know what? I'm in a position to really go ahead and change this person's life. I ain't tripping about the money. I'm not going to be hurting for the money. Shout outs to Mr. Beast. I'm a huge fan of Mr. Beast, by the way. But, and Mr. Beast is a Taurus, actually. It's quite ironic. Quite ironic. But Mr. Beast is actually a Taurus, by the way. So that goes to show you that I'm not talking nonsense. But I'm in a position to pull a Mr. Beast. So you know what it is I'm gonna do? I'm a millionaire. This vagrant is a vagrant. This vagrant is a homeless person. You know what? Or a hobo or whatever. Let me go ahead and actually give this person $10,000 because I'm in a position to, like, I'm so wealthy to the point where, you know what? Let me just go ahead and give this person. No, this person literally coming in. This, that, and a third, whatever the case may be, blah, blah, blah. With the ungratefulness, you need to give me something. Come on, you need to give me something. What? The Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune now represents, the Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune is how it is a lot of you Taurus need to tell these types of people to take a hike. The H word, hike. They need to take a hike. And the reason why is because this level of ungratefulness that people are having these days, especially people that are unworthy, anybody who, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. As difficult as things can be sometimes where I wish that my circumstances was better, I take the time out of my day to be grateful of what it is that I have. People who play, I keep telling y'all, the people who play games and they want to play this and they want to play that, those are people who are some of the most trashy. I'm a Virgo, so I could really, they're trash. You should be appreciative at the very least of what it is that you have in your circumstances. My circumstance is not perfect. Your circumstance is not perfect. But we got enough to eat. We got enough to eat. These people, they want you to come on in, Taurus. This is the reason why it is that if you're looking to solve this problem, Taurus, you need to start looking for people who are going to be more on the same page with you. What do I mean when I say more on the same page? Interact with people who are better, who you are better off with. Remember, Taurus is on the right-hand side of the Kabbalistic tree, the right-hand side of the Kabbalistic tree. Remember, because Taurus is ruled by Venus. Taurus is actually ruled by Venus in the earth, but y'all are on the right-hand side, okay, of the Kabbalistic tree. The right-hand side of the Kabbalistic tree is mercy, right? Because it's the right-hand side of the Kabbalistic tree is Venus, Jupiter, Neptune. Who rules over Venus? Libra and Taurus. So, right? And then Sagittarius and Pisces, right? And Neptune is also ruled by Pisces. So, since y'all are on the right-hand side of the tree, aka mercy, again, y'all want to be in relationships that are peaceful. Y'all want to be in relationships that are merciful, peaceful, loving, and all of that is cool. Not saying that the left-hand side of the tree is about that too, about dysfunction. But what I'm saying here is that start looking for people that understand things from your easygoing perspective. Start looking or engaging with people that actually can bring peace into your life. The two of you are on the same page. Taurus is a zodiac sign that in order for Taurus to function, there must be a peaceful environment. Now, Virgo, on the other hand, not necessarily. Capricorn, on the other hand, which are your other two Earth signs, comrades, Not necessarily. Now, Taurus and Virgo are actually on the left-hand side of the tree. Taurus is the only earth sign that are on the right-hand side of that tree, which is the mercy side, believe it or not. The other two earth signs to y'all don't have to be in a peaceful environment to thrive. But Taurus needs, y'all need peace in order for y'all to be in a good relationship. And the best way for you to be in a good relationship is to stop tolerating, not just being patient, but yeah, you should stop tolerating people that are trying to bring distress, disarray, dysfunction, delusion into your lives. And what's the best way for you to know somebody is doing that? First and foremost, to see if they have a big or huge ego. Both people should be individuals that cater to each other. Let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Emperor. Both people should be catering to each other in this relationship. And if they're not, then that means that that's a huge L. That's a dub. That's a loss. There's no reason for you to continue to invest in this person, because you know what it is that they're going to be thinking to themselves? Oh, you, Taurus, allowed me to sit on the sidelines and sit on my thumbs, twiddling it, and I don't have to essentially do anything. So you know what that means? That means that all I need to do is just allow you, Taurus, to continue to keep giving me what it is that I want, because I don't have to try too hard. Bump that. Let's clarify the Emperor. The Page of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and last but not least, the Six of Wands. Right. So this is to clarify the Emperor. So the Page of Cups represents you walking away from them shows and proves these people's delusions. Okay. The Two of Pentacles and the Four of Cups, because you, Taurus, have been engaging with somebody that you've been getting to know that you're not getting to know anymore. I should say not so distant past. Too well. You've been giving them too much comfort. So now the Six of Wands, you got to essentially leave them in order for them to understand the bigger picture, in order for them to understand how stupid they're being. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. So you have the Page of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, the Strength, and last but not least, the Seven of Cups. So this is a situation for a lot of you where you, the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, to clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Remember what I said. The Wheel of Fortune is about taking yourselves out of other people's game to get into what you want to do in your own game. Start playing your own game. Start taking control of your own life. The Page of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, right. Start engaging with people that are willing and they do give back to you. And the relationship has to be reciprocal. Listen, I can't explain to you, Taurus, how many times I've gotten to know people where we're supposed to be getting to know each other. They told me we've already confirmed that we like each other, and they contribute absolutely nothing. I'm doing all this, I'm doing all that, and they're contributing nothing. They're not telling me anything. They're not putting me on game. They're not doing this. They're not doing that. I may have to do a video talking about that. Or I may put, I think I'm going to put that in the book, as a matter of fact, which is more pages for me. I'm already at page 40. It's more pages for me. The Strength, the Seven of Cups, this represents how it is that a lot of you need to understand of what's going on. People should not be leading with their ego. You should not have to wrestle with their ego for you to be in a relationship with them. If you do, the Seven of Cups, it means it's time for you to leave, okay? So a lot of dysfunction coming your way, or I should say you had coming your way. A lot of you, Taurus, kicked these people to the curb, and you're continuing to date. Just now know a little bit more knowledge now, thanks to me, thanks to this channel, thanks to y'all implementing it. But that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers by the end of June. Right now we have 6,280 some odd subscribers. Smash the subscribe button, smash that like button, hit that notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos, because I love y'all.